Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chelsea if you are new here. If you're not new, my name's still Chelsea. Also, thanks for coming back. You are the realist and I really do appreciate you. If you are not already, please be sure to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Reddit, all over the place. My Reddit community is down below, and on all other social media, I am CCsuarez. So that's exciting. If you would like to watch any of my other deep dive videos on any other unethical things, such as businesses or people, then that will be linked up there. Anti-MLM content, reactionary content, just commentary in general. Feel free to click up there. I'll also have my true crime playlist up there as well. Trying to get more true crime content out, but right now commentary is like more important to me. So today, as you can tell by the title of this video, we are obviously going to be doing a deep dive on Rodan and Fields. Once again, this is one that I joined. Very exciting, great, grand. I do always like to go over a bit of the history as well. So let's go ahead and get into the history. And then of course, if you haven't watched any of my other deep dives, you don't know, the layout of the videos, but I go over a bit of the history, the products, the, lawsuits, some of those, the free trips, the free car, if there is a car, and how they get paid and the income disclosure statements and stuff like that too. So basically just trying to give you enough information so that you won't join, or if you're already in it, that you will clearly see, oh dear God, what have I done? Of course, as my disclaimer says at the beginning of this video and all of my videos, these are all my own opinions and just research that I have found after researching a lot. I will have all of my sources down below. If you are a rep for Rodan and Fields and try to come for me and be like, all of it's a lie, try again, because most of this information I actually found from Rodan and Fields' own website. So who's lying? Can you tell I've done a couple of these deep dives and I know what to expect now? Also, this is not an attack on the company itself or any distributors for Rodan and Fields either. Legally, I have to say that. Please don't sue me. However, I don't like any MLMs. Anyways, okay. So a brief history. So Rodan and Fields LLC, also known as Rodan and Fields, also known as RNF, is an American manufacturer and multi-level marketing company specializing in skincare products. Of course, though, I do want to make it clear they didn't start out as a MLM. MLM meaning multi-level marketing company. Katie Rodan and Kathy Fields, the creators of Proactive, started Rodan and Fields, the brand itself, in 2002. And then they sold it a year later. The products were sold in department stores. And then the following year after that, the brand was actually purchased by Estee Lauder, which, Estee Lauder is a brand in itself, but Estee Lauder owns a lot of other companies as well. In 2007, Rodan and Fields actually reacquired the business and then switched it from, a normal business model of, being sold in department stores and transitioned it into a multi-level marketing company. So Rodan and Fields met in 1984 during their dermatology residence at Stanford University School for Medicine. In 1995, they developed Proactive, which is very, very popular. Till this day, it's very popular. And it's a preventative skincare line for acne. Come on. I'm 30 and it was so freaking popular when I was in middle school and high school and even in college. It's still kind of, poppin' now too. I didn't even have any skin issues or acne at all. And I wanted to use the products because it was cool to use them back then. Proactive is actually now a registered trademark of Nestle. And I can tell you this specifically from the training documents and watching all those videos and being in it. Of course, I didn't sell anything and I didn't recruit anybody. I didn't even really try to at all. They really do push the fact of it's made by the same people who made Proactive. And they really push that to legitimize themselves. The company has its headquarters in San Francisco, California, and in 2015, they launched into Canada, and then in 2017, in September, they launched into Australia as well. Now, let's talk about the products for a minute. So these products, and I've said this before, I've been very honest about it, I personally liked a few of them, like the Lash Boost. I never even used it on my lashes. I didn't even I didn't even try because I was like, I don't want it to like turn my eyeballs brown because I have blue eyes. But it did help like this part grow. But then after I stopped using it, it like stops working. So it's stupid. But their active hydration serum, I did like that as well. But then again, like they're just so expensive. And there's no reason for them to be that expensive at all. No reason whatsoever. For instance, one of my favorite skincare products is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost. This is my favorite. This is literally my holy grail. I put it on my hands, my neck, my chest, my face once a day, twice a day sometimes. And it's part of my morning routine. It's part of my nighttime routine. And I love it. It's amazing. It is a great product and it is affordable. And you don't have to go through a confusing website or a distributor to get it. You can literally buy it anywhere. But yes, like I said, their products are ridiculously overpriced. Their active hydration serum is like $99 or like $100. And it's crazy. Like, why is it that expensive? There's no reason. Now, there's also a couple of their products, or rather ingredients in their products, that have been linked to eye irritation, groundwater pollution, pollution from the manufacturing process. And I will link a article that I really liked down below. This person it was a blog post that she did, and I appreciated it. It was very well researched, I thought, and I liked it a lot. So she included a bunch of stuff. I'll put some, on the screen right now, but there is a lot of their products not their products, but a lot of the ingredients in their products that are, for instance, banned in Europe, which it's like, why? Like, what are you doing? So I think that's just very interesting. Also, there are, it's hard to say, well, this is linked to, causing cancer. This is linked to causing this. Literally everything causes cancer. If you're using, a small dose of something, it may be different, but also I just think that's interesting as well. Now, lawsuits. So in April 2020, thank God, the FTC issued a warning letters to a lot of multi-level marketing companies, and Rodan and Fields was one of them. And it was for making unlawful and misleading earnings claims, income claims in relation to COVID. So basically for misleading people into joining their MLMs and taking advantage of people during like this global pandemic, basically, which is extra shitty. It's shitty no matter what, at any time, even without a pandemic, but it's extra shitty during a pandemic. So thankfully, the FTC saw that and was like, hey, don't do that. Welcome to another episode of Hey, Don't Do That. For instance, some of the examples of earnings claims made by your business opportunity participants or representatives include Rodan and Fields is always open for business even during quarantine. I've been working from home for 3 years now and still making money when other people aren't. Isn't it about time you found out what it is I do and how this company really works? Hashtag work from home, hashtag financial freedom. Another example is we all need something to fall back on when our plan A crumbles. For many, many people right now, plan A is no longer providing. Given that we are all at home trying to manage this new normal, let's chat and get all of your questions answered and start getting that plan B up and running. Bringing in that extra income, hashtag financial freedom. The text accompanied an image with the text, no risk, no experience needed, and can be profitable immediately, which no, it can't. And another great example is during an uncertain time like this, one thing I am very grateful for is residual income from my home-based business. If you're struggling and could use an extra few $100s a month, why not give this a try? Hashtag residual income. The image accompanying the post states, I have spots available on my team. If you want to make an extra $200, $500, or $1,000 a month, message me. Representations about a business opportunity, including earning claims, violate Section 5 of the FTC Act 15 USC if they are false, misleading, or unsubstantiated, and then it cuts off, obviously. If you ever see anyone in an MLM posting stuff like that, please report them to the FTC. If we report enough people, the FTC may actually send out these letters or do something to these MLMs, because I have seen countless people, literally that sounds like every post that we see, right? But usually it's on their Instagram stories and not on their actual grid. So I feel like that's kind of shitty that they get away with a lot more stuff. Okay. let's talk about money. So just like with every MLM, the compensation plan is so confusing. Let's be honest, it's very confusing. But essentially, there's 2 ways to make money with any MLM. People can say there's 10 ways to earn. There's not. There's 2 ways that you will get paid. And then they just call it a bunch of different ways. So you are paid for recruiting, building a team, and selling a product. You make more money by recruiting someone and building a team than you do for selling products. You can only rank up if you are building a team. And now this is all commission-based, all sales-based, all recruiting-based. There's no other benefits to this. Okay, now this is even from their compensation plan, and it says the Rodan and Fields compensation plan offers 5 ways to earn. And as we read through it, we'll see, no, there's not. It's selling the product and recruiting people. So 1, retail profit from selling product to retail customers and preferred customers, PCs. So that's basically like a VIP customer. They are on like a flex ship thing, or they pay a certain amount of whatever, and they get like a certain discount. Mostly all MLMs have that. 2, consultant commissions from sales to the consultants and PCs that you sponsor. So you're making money from selling products to your own team. Great. And then also personal team commissions on sales made by your personal team and consultants that you sponsor. So you're making money off of the people that you recruited into the MLM. Generational commissions on sales made by the extended organization your personal team creates. So generational meaning the people who were recruited by the people that you recruited. Are you catching? You smelling what I'm stepping in? Performance bonus for performance achievements. Now that's just silly because it's like, okay, well, what are the achievements at recruiting and selling? So that's it. It's very strange that they try to make it sound like it's different. It's not. It's the same as every other MLM. Okay, now let's talk about the income disclosure statements. Now in every deep dive, I always want to go over the income disclosure statements if there even is one. For some MLMs, they don't put them out, which is illegal and not only unethical, but they have to. If they're based in the US, they have to do that. But a lot of them don't, which is unfortunate. Now, we can look at the commission structure and the commission plan all day long. But the thing is are people actually making that money? Like, sure, it's cool that, you can make all this, but I want to see what money people are actually making. If you hear any weird sounds, I'm sorry. My bulldog is on the floor. His name is Wiggum. He's the light of my life. He is chewing on one of his favorite toys. It is a red T-Rex, and he lives here. You don't, so he gets to make all the noise he wants. I'm not sorry about it. Anyways, so per the 2016 income disclosure statement for Rodan and Fields, 90% of distributors made less than $200 per month, and 96% made less than $500 per month. That same year, 125,348 distributors, which was 44% of the total 284,884, recorded earning $0. So that's almost half earned $0. So like, why are people joining this company? Why are people joining any MLM? Like, numbers don't lie. Well-researched, sourced numbers don't lie, because there are instances where MLM reps have completely just butchered statistics and made them work in their favor. And it's like, where's the study for that? And they're like, here it is. And it's like a meme. And it's like, no, that's not, you can't just put something on a meme and call it facts. That's not how that works. Crazies. Now that same year in 2016, only 2% of active distributors made more than minimum wage annually. That's insane. Now, as I'm filming this video, they have not released their 2020 income disclosure statement. So the most recent one I have is 2019. It's the middle of April. Like, why have you not? Even Monat released theirs. So like, why have you not released it yet? That's offensive. Like, it's not that hard. It's exhausting, honestly. Okay, so the one from 2019 is even worse than the ones from years before. Obviously, as an MLM gets bigger and bigger and bigger, the people at the top make more money, and then the people at the bottom just make less. And from what I've seen, that's true with every MLM. They can say they had a great year, but did you? Because it doesn't look like it. And I will put it up on the screen. 50% of distributors made less than $466 annually. 91.7% made less than $2,314, which would actually come out to $192 monthly. Or if you were working 8 hours a day, like you working a normal job, it would only be $1.11 per hour. And at the very bottom, it even says that only 70 made over $1 million in 2019. And that's only 70 people. That's only 70 people out of the 362,300 total distributors that they had in the US. And that's just the US. In 2019. That is offensive. One thing that I do at least appreciate is that they do put out like this, all of the information, right, that I need personally. So for instance, with Monat, I can't find how many reps there are in the US. And so that, I know how many total, like across all 5 countries, but I can, for the life of me, I cannot find how many representatives they have in the US. And I'm thankful that at least Rodan and Fields puts out that information, because then we're able to actually do the math with those percentages and see, okay, how many people are at each level? You know, how many people are at the top? Because when you're just looking at these percentages, it's easy to kind of separate yourself from like the percentage and be like, oh, well, yeah, okay, only, 1% get up there, but I'm going to get up there. Like, look at all these people who have this, car and these trips and they are at this level. But then when we actually look at it and we're like, oh shit, there's only 70 people at the top out of almost 400,000. Like that's not good. So when you actually break it down to what number of people, I think that not only makes it more, personal, but it makes it even more of a visual and really shows you how unattainable this opportunity that they're selling you really is. But of course, I can probably still not be able to find that information from Monat. Okay, so as with all MLMs, or like the bigger ones, let's say, there's usually always the free trips and the free car, neither of which are free. So there's 2 aspects of that when I say neither of them are free. So with an MLM, you are a 1099 contracted employee. You are not a digital franchise owner. You are not a small business owner. You are not an entrepreneur. You're not any of that. You are a 1099 independent contracted employee with them. You are a salesperson. That's what you are. You are a distributor. You are a salesperson for them. Some might even say you are a customer, which you are. That is how MLMs get the majority of their sales, is through their distributors and through new people signing up because they have to buy a product pack. Now, the car bonuses, the free trips, anything like that, what the MLM does, and all of them do this, what the MLM does is that counts basically as your income. So it's taxed. So even if you're not, paying for it, that goes, into your income, right? So you have to report that as income, or rather it's on your 1099 form that the MLM gives you at the end of the year or in January, whenever. Now you have to pay taxes on that. So no, it's not free. That's one aspect of it. Even if the MLM actually does pay for the entire car outright, I mean, it's still in your name. So it's still taxed, doesn't matter. It's yours, it's not theirs. It's affecting your financials, not theirs, so it's not free. And then even with the free trips, if they actually are, if it is really all inclusive and they're paying for, your airfare, your spouse, your partner, whoever, your +1's airfare, your, they're giving you like $1,000 for, the meals, or, it is at an all-inclusive place and they really are paying for all of this and activities and, they give you gift bags and things like that, which is very rare. But that's still, again, they're going to put that as part of your income. So that is tax. So you are still paying on it. So no, it's not free. When it comes to the free car, it's not free. Just like other MLMs that have car programs, it's under your name, either the lease or the loan. And with Rodan and Fields, you have to get a white Mercedes. Again, it's in your name. Per level that you're at, they will give you a certain number, like a certain amount, a certain bonus per the level that you're at. Okay. Now, if you don't meet the monthly requirements for that bonus, then you are not getting that bonus. And a lot of times that bonus does not actually cover the entire monthly cost of the car. The down payment is still your responsibility. The maintenance the tag, the title, all of that, especially maintenance, which is very expensive on a luxury car, and insurance, all of that is that's still your problem because it's your car. You're still paying for that. The MLM is not paying for that. Now, you can't, opt for, them to give you the car bonus so that you can pay off your car. No, you only get the car bonus if you actually have the white Mercedes in your name. I have heard, and I am hopefully going to be able to get the interview scheduled with a friend of mine now. We've become friends. She's amazing, beautiful, love her, who was at the top of Rodan and Fields for quite a while. And she even said that the free car aspect of it is insane because she even said, she's like, it cost me a lot of money, like, to try to keep the car. She's like, I had to try to buy, products and spend a lot of my own money just to make that rank to keep the car. So it ended up costing, she did the math and it ended up costing her a lot of money, which is crazy. She actually just got rid of the car, thank God. Okay, so all in all, it is not free. But of course, let's go over this document that is directly from the Rodan and Fields website itself. So here is the Rodan and Fields Road to RF Car Incentive Program Terms and Conditions. For anyone who wants to say I'm completely lying about it, this is straight off their website. Section 1, Program Eligibility. The Rodan and Fields Dermatologist Road to RF Car Incentive Program recognizes and celebrates practices and behaviors that help build enduring Rodan and Fields businesses. To be eligible to participate in the Road to RNF Car Incentive Program, a consultant must have an active consultant agreement in compliance with RNF dermatologists' policies and procedures. Qualification period, its ongoing program at the beginning on October 1st, 2019. It's whenever they started the program. The qualifications and maintenance requirements. To qualify for, Jesus, how are they going to say this that many times? We're just going to say to qualify for the car. Let's say that. To qualify for the car, an eligible consultant must achieve the following performance criteria for 3 consecutive commission periods, which is a month. So just like in Monate, you have to qualify for it for 3 months and obviously continuously, but you have to be able to make those, you have to be able to hit that criteria for 3 straight months, and then you're able to get it. 1, personal team volume of 7,500. That's $7,500 or higher, or total 1L and 2L volume of 12,500 or higher. So the team volume, meaning your team has to buy a certain amount of products or sell a certain amount of products, or you have to buy or sell that much of product, which is a lot. That's a lot. Total organizational volume. And then it says, and total organizational volume of 125,000 or higher. So like that's everyone in your downline, not just like your team, but like their team. That is so much. And so it's not just or. You can't just, you have to meet all of these numbered things. Number 3, paid as level 5 executive consultant title at the close of each commission period, and not use a grace period. At least Monate has a grace period, and I'm pretty sure Arbonne does too. Damn, Rodan and Fields is ruthless. Good God. So that's a lot. That's a lot. Good God. Ooh, yikes. Program details. Each consultant will be responsible for his or her own lease or purchase and the vehicle management. It's not a free car. You're buying it. It's off of your own credit. That's why a lot of these people, not only in Rodan and Fields, but in all MLMs, once they qualify, like they can't get the car because their credit sucks. Or, and I've said it in another video too, or they can't like provide proof for their income because it's not stable because they're in an MLM and that's their only job. So a lot of times they'll have to get a cosigner. And I don't know about y'all, but I don't care who it is. I'm not cosigning for anyone. So that sucks. I mean, I'll cosign for my husband. He's responsible, but no. The lease or purchase of the vehicle must be in the name of the active consultant who qualified for the program. So for instance, if I joined and like made all these ranks and shit, but then I couldn't have it be under Tony's name. It would have to be under my name. That sucks as well, especially for people who don't have good credit. Consultants may choose from any new or certified pre-owned Lexus. Oh, I thought it was a Mercedes. What? That's weird. I thought they got a Mercedes. Anyways, pre-owns, the vehicle must not be more than 3 years old. In Starfire Pearl. Ew. Or shade of white. Am I an idiot? I thought that the Rodan and Fields girls got Mercedes. I mean, I know the Arbonne girls, so I didn't realize it was a Lexus. I was in this company. I should know, but I didn't. Oh well. Anyways, Rodan and Fields will pay a car allowance of $750 per month for each commission period a consultant qualifies for the incentive program, up to a total of 36 months or until the vehicle is 5 years old, whatever occurs first. No incentive payments will be made on vehicles that are more than 5 years old. So if you, oh God, yikes. So if you buy, wait a minute, incentive program total is 36 months. Okay, so even if you buy the car, I mean, if you lease it, okay, that wouldn't really affect it because why would you lease a car for longer than that? But if you buy the car, they're not going to pay for it after 5 years or 36 months. Like, then your car is not paid off. Like, I mean, hopefully no one is in Rodan and Fields for that long, but I know there are people who are. Like, that's crazy. I guess would you just get another one and have them start all over? I think that's what it is. I think they're trying to have you get like a new car so that you're not like driving over. God forbid you have a luxury car that's over 5 years old. Good God. Consultants must maintain program qualification each commission period to receive the car allowance for that period. Yeah, we get it. Section 5, program application and procedures. Submit a letter of intent to participate in the allowance program. Sends a signed copy of the lease or title verifying procurement of the vehicle in compliance with the terms of the program. So again, you are only getting that after you have already purchased or leased the car. So, and also with luxury cars, a lot of times, especially if you're not putting anything down or you're only putting like $1,000 down or something, most likely your payment monthly is going to be more than $750. So that doesn't really help you. Like, yeah, it's a little bit, I mean, not a little bit, but yeah, I mean, something's better than nothing, but stop saying that it's a free car when it's clearly not. And it doesn't look like they give you anything for, they don't give you anything for the down payment. That's really fucked. Also, one thing that it does say on here too is other terms. The incentive program is not transferable to other Rodan and Fields consultants, which that's understandable. The value of the incentive car allowance payments will be reflected on the consultant's 1099 form at the end of each year. Each consultant is responsible for applicable state and federal taxes. RNF reserves the right to change the terms of the car incentive program at any time without notice. That sucks. Volume associated with return purchases that counted as qualifying SV or CV, I'm assuming team and personal volume, all these different like terms in these MLMs are so dumb. For the car program will be deducted for the purpose of determining award qualification. RNF reserves the right to review any product returns, resignations, and terminations following a program award or bonus and adjust for future compensation payments accordingly. So basically that's saying that they can do clawbacks, which sucks. Clawbacks suck. That means that if someone returns something or someone quits below you and you were paid already like for that they can take that out of like your next commission check, which sucks, like I said. Okay, all right. RNF Car Incentive Program is an optional incentive program offered in addition to other commissions, awards, bonus programs in effect during the qualification period of the program. The Car Incentive Program does not modify or replace the Rodan and Fields compensation plan. Got it. This is my fucking favorite. Okay, so participants in the RNF Car Incentive Program acknowledge and agree that in no event shall Rodan and Fields be liable for damages of any kind arising out of the lease or purchase of any Lexus automobile utilized by a program participant. Participants further acknowledge that the Car Incentive Program is an incentive program provided by Rodan and Fields to Rodan and Fields independent consultants, and that no sponsor, endorser, or other relationship exists between Rodan and Fields and Lexus, a division of Toyota Motor Sales USA. That's obnoxious. I'm pretty sure they had to put that in there because I feel like a while back, some of these MLMs were using the fact that they have these like type of programs as a way to legitimize their business and be like, oh, well, if we were a pyramid scheme, like Lexus wouldn't, partner with us. And it's like, bitch, they don't. These dealerships hate y'all. Oh my God, I've talked to so many people from dealership and they're just like, I can't stand it when I see these fucking girls coming in and all they want to do is take it for a test drive or take pictures with it. And a lot of times I can't qualify them and they're not approved for the car. They're like, I know it's just going to be a waste of my time. It's obnoxious. And sometimes it's really sad too, because they like don't get it. All right, friends. So I know that was a little bit shorter of a deep dive. But you know, sometimes it's better to just stick to the specifics and, you know, the things that people really do focus on the most. So I always just want to make that clear. And also a lot of times these people already had great skin before joining, or, you know, they'll use, you know, fake before and afters or recycle like the same shit over and over again. The thing is though, is that, and I always want to make this clear with any MLM, that it's not the product that's making your skin better. It's the fact that you're putting more effort and actually using like a skincare system. That's what's making your hair, skin, body better, that you're actually putting effort into it. Okay. So that was the last thing I wanted to say. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. If you were approached by someone and wanted to, you know, you're doing research and you wanted to, you know, possibly join Rodan and Fields, and they told you that you could just join and, you know, not recruit people, take it from me. You will most likely not be able to sell any of these products. They are extremely overpriced. Either way, a multi-level marketing company, no matter which one it is, it's extremely unethical and you're not going to be able to really make money or rank up or get any of these perks unless you are recruiting other people into it. So it's the same shit that I always say about all of the other MLMs too. So please do not join. They only see you as a dollar sign. If you would like to see, you know, clear examples of that, definitely watch my playlist that I linked up there of my other anti-MLM and commentary content. I have a lot, you know, debunking just things that's MLM reps, not only, you know, I talk about Monate probably the most, but not only ones that, you know, Monate reps say, but really just common objections and rebuttals and, you know, the one-liners that they say. So I debunk those all the time, literally in every single video. So if you want to watch any of those, if you do have any questions, comment down below and me or one of my funny and very educated subscribers will be able to help you out. But you are worth more than being in an MLM. You are worth more than just a dollar sign. How much money you make does not gauge how valuable you are. You are very valuable. Please remember that. Don't fall for their BS. I mean, the numbers are there. It's gross. So stay spicy, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.